Hello everyone, welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And as you know, I am a huge Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man was my first favorite superhero when I was just a little bitty baby. I used to watch the 1960s Spider-Man on a little crappy black and white TV, but he was my favorite superhero, absolutely. When I was a kid, the only two shows, I didn't care about anything else. All I cared about was watching two shows, Star Trek and Spider-Man. Spider-Man, yeah, I loved his powers. I liked the way in the original cartoon, I liked the way he had two different voices. And they never ever did that again in anything they did about Spider-Man. But I do have one. As you've seen in the thumbnail, I'm going to show you my Spider-Man Chronicles. It's celebrating 50 years of the web slinger. Now, this was a gift from a good buddy of mine. I think it was my birthday he bought it. This is a pretty expensive book at the time. And it is a book. I love that it comes in a separate cover. So that you can look at the cover without all that wording on it. But I want to show you something really cool about this. Right here at the beginning. Oh wow. It starts off with that, the very first appearance of Spider-Man. And it comes with two beautiful, I'm not sure what you would call that exactly, but it's art. The artist is John Taylor Christopher. And yeah, so I got prints. Yeah, I have a couple of prints. This is the first one. It comes with, it's in a little pocket right at the beginning, and that's the kind of the pencil sketch with the line outline. I'm going to give you a little closer view of that, which is beautiful. Put that back in there very gently. Oh, I baby this thing. I'm so careful with this. I don't want anything ruined in this at all. And then the second print that I have is the colored one. So I have that print of the cover. It's magnificent. Get a little closer view on that so you can see some of the details in that. Isn't that beautiful? So that is my two prints of that. Stick that back in here. I'm making this an ASMR video because I see Larry Graves do it, like who also goes by the name of Canadian Stud Muffin. So his channel is Larry Graves ASMR. Now, I'm not sure exactly. I should have looked it up first to tell you what AMSR is, but it's that audio sensory stuff that, you know, all to do with sound. People like videos where you hear certain sounds. So I'm going to try to get into this so you can see. I have the microphone right here, so I want to put this down a little bit so I try not to hit it. And I'm going to, yeah. So of course you can see it starts off with that. And I'm going to put the camera down a little bit. Hopefully it's not going to, I don't want you to, yeah, there we go. So I'm sorry about cutting off the top of my head, and the shadows are not the best with the light source that I'm using. But here you can see that, oh yeah, I love the artwork in this. I really don't want to ruin this, so I have to be very gentle with this. So I'm not going to go through the whole book, of course, because we'll be here all day. It's pretty, as you can see, it's pretty extensive. But I'm going to give you some of the highlights. Okay, this will work, maybe. Right. Now, I should have thought this out a little bit more. Sorry about that, everybody. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to use my knee to prop it up a little bit. Try not to get the reflections on there too much. But as we go along, that's the classic Spider-Man, like the original, how he kind of looked back in the day. Again, it has the contents there. So, oh, beautiful, beautiful against the Scorpion. So, there's a foreword by Stan Lee, and more awesome artwork with J. Jonah Jameson right up there in the corner here. Now, and then there's another introduction by I think it's still Stan Lee doing the introduction of that. And look at that Spider-Man suit. Isn't that awesome? So it just starts off with the 1960s with the Amazing Adventures and stuff. And it actually talks about some first appearances of Spider-Man. Like some of the villains that you may know came before Spider-Man came to be. That they started off with suspense, mystery, and stuff like that. So Fantastic Four, of course. It's the dawn of the Marvel Age. Do you know the Molten Man? Electro lives. The Sandman cometh. So these were villains that appeared before Spider-Man became Spider-Man. So 1962, a mountain out of a molehill, Skrulls from outer space, Hulk is a smash. So right there, it talks about the Skrulls for the first time. Isn't that awesome? I hope you can see that a little bit better there. So I'm kind of a little thing about the artist and that. Stan Lee, The Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1, September of 1964. So that's showing some panels from the comic book. Get that a little bit up more so you can see what that is. So of course, 1963, his first debut with the Fantastic Four, Amazing Spider-Man. And yeah, I love this book. So it starts off with 1963, of course. 1963, some more of that. So awesome artwork. Go a little faster here. Mysterio, my favorite superhero of all time. I mean, not superhero, my favorite villain, my favorite Spider-Man villain of all time. I love Mysterio. He was always the best one in the cartoons. Now, I loved the cartoon way before I even knew it was a comic book. And sadly, I don't have many comic books of Spider-Man. I mean, I do look at them sometimes online here and there. But I love the movies. I love every instance, even the bad ones from the 70s with the, what was his name, Mark Hamill, who played Spider-Man, which they made those movies from. So it is pretty much an extensive of all the important issues of Spider-Man. Goes from 64, 65. Some Crisis on Campus. So talking about real issues and stuff, and that's Stan Lee for you. He wants to give you the real deal rather than showing you a fake city or you know, give the superhero problems. Give him something that he can overcome in the real world instead of always fighting these outlandish, over the top kind of villains. All his villains are actually more human, more down to earth rather than the supernatural. I mean, there is a touch of that here and there, but he always wanted to give you more. So the introduction of Doc Ock, This is 1966, and I think one of my favorite Spider-Man artists is John Romita Jr. and very close second would be Senior, and then I really love the Todd McFarlane stuff, of course, which we'll get to eventually. So introduction of Mary Jane. So it's really, as you can see, there's Kraven the Hunter. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. Spider-Man No More, very monumental issue. So I'm going to skip a little bit of ahead because it just goes year by year of all the most important aspects of Spider-Man. So starting with the 70s, and this is the John Romita Sr. era, which is fantastic. That's when Spider-Man started looking better and had better artwork to him. John Romita Sr. is a master, of course, and so is his son, John Romita Jr. I really love them. I have another book with of the artwork of John Romita Jr. and I'll show that in another video eventually. I don't want to make this video too long, so we'll kind of go through the 70s. Now, I was born in 1971. So in 1971, we started with the Submariner, and Spider-Man gets extra arms. He actually starts turning into a spider. My knee is going to start getting okay, wait, I got to prop it up here a little bit better for you. So yeah, so 72, and I tell you, I do remember watching Spider-Man as a little kid. You know, the Marvel. They had that cartoon with the that introduced Iron Man, the Hulk, Thor, Submariner. It was the Merry Marvel marching thing there with that song and everything. I forget the exact title because it was so long ago and I haven't seen anything about that. I wish they would release those on video or DVD or whatever, because I would love to buy that. More artwork by the jazzy John Romita. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we're going to get to more here. I don't want to go through it too. I'm going quickly, trying to show you every little page here. You can always pause it when you want to see more of it. So yeah, it's fantastic. So again, another highlight. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork. So this is a great, this is my reference book to everything that's beautiful about Spider-Man. So you see there's more. Shocker. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Is that Howard the Duck? Yes, it is. That's Howard the Duck making an appearance. Yeah, with the Howard the Duck, which the movie bombed, unfortunately. I wish it would have done better. But they did what they could with what they had to work with at the time. Doc Ock and Aunt May, and eventually they get married and stuff. Here's Daredevil with his yellow suit. And yeah, I love, that was an awesome episode of the classic 60s Spider-Man where J. Jonah Jameson gets his mechanical suit to go after Spider-Man. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, some the Daily Spidey, which is, you know, the Daily Planet. A nice black and white picture here. Oh, J. Jonah Jameson is probably another one of Spider-Man's nemesis, best nemesis. Again, as I say, Mysterio. Oh, enter the Green Goblin. and we're hitting. This is so far we're now in 1978. Still 1978. Rhino. And so, yeah, 1979. The 80s, the 1980s. Enter Todd McFarlane and his spaghetti webbing. And some fantastic stuff here. Again, I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm maybe talking a little bit too much for this ASMR video, because I want you to hear more of the pages rustling here. Thanks to Larry Graves for giving me the idea to do this in the first place. I've been meaning to do an AMSR video for a while. Yeah, Larry Graves put that Beatlemania, the Beatle. I'm still the Beatle. Oh, I don't know if that was his voice, but that's what it would sound like to me. So we're in 82 here. Still in 82. There's 83. Back in, yeah. Because it tells you August to December. August to December. It shows you the months that they came out. 84. January to May. It pretty is. I know. I think it's almost everything. It pretty much shows you all, like, if not 80 to 90% of the comics from the first 50 years of his history. So we're at 84, the black costume. Yeah, Secret Wars. The Polka Dot Man. Spot World. No, that's called the Spot World. Yeah. And oh yeah, Ham with Cheese. 85. Black costume is more prominent now. Yep, the Hobgoblin appears. Still more here. 86, 87. There's still 87, 87. The marriage between Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. And then another cool splash page here. I love that it includes those every now and then. It's beautiful stuff. 1988. Still in 88. 89. Still 89. And the 1990s. The end of the century. 1990. Still 1990. There we go. The first real awesome Torment from Todd McFarlane. That was a big issue. And really, yeah, Torment. Yeah, Torment. That's what it is. That was a big one. And that's Art Adams dealing with the, yeah, it's great stuff. Another cool splash page, you know, double page with it's with the lizard. Awesome. Venom. Enter Venom. There he is. It's fantastic artwork. So if I'm ever on Spider-Man, I can draw Spider-Man by memory, and it looks awesome when I draw Spider-Man. I know that costume so well. It's probably the superhero I've drawn the most. Definitely, I've drawn that superhero like at least 20 to 30 times in my lifetime. I'm at 53 years old right now. This is going to be a bit of a longer video. I'm only about halfway. I'm in 92 right now. I'm almost there. I want to speed through this a little bit. I don't want to make it too long of a video. So I'm going through page by page. Another cool splash page there, as I call it. So, yeah, finding out that the Hobgoblin was Harry Osborn, and then introducing Spider-Woman and stuff, and oh yeah, it's really great stuff. Here we're in 1995 right now. The Spider-Man 400, A Death in the Family. Yeah. Get through this here. 96. Yeah, still 96. 96. Osborn's alive. Well, I think that's J. Jonah Jameson in that, but I can't really tell. No, that's not. No, that's Osborn. Yeah, Norman Osborn. 1997 here. 98. Oh yeah, this is a. Yeah, this is a. I'm not sure who that is. A Spider. I think it's Spider Girl or something. May Parker's first costume in What If was what? Oh, it's May Parker. What if May Parker? I wasn't sure of that. I haven't really read through too much of it. I just used it for references. But one of these days, I might actually go through everything and really get my, like learn more about these comic books, because he still is my favorite superhero of all time. I really love Spider-Man, as you can tell, because I'm wearing the shirt. I have my blanket, my Spider-Man blanket on my presented on my bed right now. I have quite a few Spider-Man posters in the other room, which I will show you one of these days, soon enough. Now, go through 1999. We're almost hitting with the year 2000 coming up. So here we go, the 2000s. And keep going here. Hulk. Yeah. There's some important stuff coming up very soon. Yeah, there's 2000. 2001. So that's April to July. Now, yeah, July to December. And there's an important issue coming up that black, all black comic. There's just the logo and that's it. So, Marvel Comics, The Amazing Spider-Man TM. That's all it says on there. So, it's a mystery of what was inside. Another beautiful, beautiful page of artwork. With the Ultimate Universe. Yeah. Oh, we're back. Oh, I think I skipped over that episode where the Twin Towers fell in that. But I don't think they addressed it in Spider-Man. I think they did a special issues of the other superheroes doing it. Yeah, it wouldn't be in this one. And then there's Mini Marvel. Yeah, this is 2002. So yeah, we're getting closer to the end here. Oh, it's a 24-minute video so far. So Spider-Man Blue is more of a. It was meant for girls and that, more of a love story type of thing. And then, yeah, so 2003. No, sorry, 2003, 2003 still, 2004, yeah, still 2004, because it goes like month to month here. That's August stuff here. Mary Jane having her own comic book. The Spectacular Spider-Man Disassembled. Yeah. Oh, beautiful, beautiful artwork. That's probably one of my top 10 favorite Spider-Man pictures. Oh yeah, it's awesome. I think that's where like John Romita Senior starts, not Senior but Junior comes in the picture. Yeah, some more Mary Jane stuff. House of M. Yeah, that's 2006. Civil War. So Spider-Man being a part of that for sure. More stuff here with Spider-Girl. I had that comic. I don't know where it disappeared to. I had it in my collection. It's Spider-Man Reign. It's kind of an alternate thing where J. Jonah Jameson had lost the. It's basically the death of Spider-Man, where Spider-Man dies. He gives like his radiation from being, bitten by a radiated spider, made Mary Jane sick and everything with cancer and stuff. It's a really interesting book. I really love that, and I don't know where it disappeared to. I think somebody took it on me, to tell you the truth. I wish I could find that and show you that I had that, but I don't know where it is. I think somebody took it on me. People are terrible sometimes, 2007. Yeah, 2007. Yeah, one more day. If you know that storyline of Spider-Man. 2008. 2008. Yeah, some more awesome artwork. Oh, it's such beautiful artwork in this book. 2009. Yeah, 2009 still with Dr. Octopus, and we're getting to the end of the century. Oh, now, yeah, well, we're past the end of the century. Now we've really begun the new century. This is 2010s, the Spider-Man Superstar. Awesome, awesome artwork. I love that cover too. So there's more here. 2010 still. Yeah. The big times, the Amazing Spider-Man. Osborn having his own comic book here. So yeah. That's 2011. 2011. Introducing Miles Morales. Oh yeah. The 50th anniversary with Miles Morales. Yep, so this is 50 years of Spider-Man greatness. So here's 2012, and that's where it ends, at 2012, because it's only the first 50 years. Now, hopefully, eventually, we'll get another book in another, however long it's going to be, another 40 years. We'll have a second edition of this. So I hope Spider-Man continues for another 40 years. I think it'd be fantastic. And that's an interesting cover where the blue of the background matches the blue of him, so all you see is just the red and the webbings under his arm. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, it has all the index, more index, because there's so much to go, there's so much information in this book. Spider-Man and the Black Cat having a smooch. Oh, that's a cool picture. That is a really cool picture for black and white. And that's that. We just went through the whole book. I went through it as quickly as possible. We are at the 30-minute mark right now. Exactly. So that was my Spider-Man book. As me, you know, being a huge Spider-Man fan. I'm going to raise this up a little bit so my head's not cut off. So I hope you enjoyed this my special ASMR video, my first one I ever made. So everybody, please be safe, take care. I will see you on the flip side, and have a good one, everyone. Have a great day, evening, night, wherever you may be. Peace.